Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of GWA Supercharged. We are coming off a controversial night, maybe the most controversial night in Global Wrestling Alliance history, just a couple of nights ago at Clash of the Titans. And speaking of the controversy, it appears as though the general manager, Gene Wells, may be coming out here to discuss that very thing.
Making her way to the ring from Aberdeen, Washington, Gene Wells.
Well, Gene Wells coming down to the ring here. And I know I forgot to mention, I am Joe Davis, and we appreciate your support, and we're glad that you're here with us tonight, joining us for this event. But if you have not seen Clash of the Titans, I urge you to go back and watch what happened. It was a crazy night, and controversy looms over GWA. The general manager's asking for Owen Gerald Sexton to come out, and it appears that he's not going to do that. So I'm being told we're not going to hold up the show any longer. Coming up later tonight, we have Hallie Nolan taking on Whitney Duncan in a #1 contenders match for the World Women's title. We also will have one-on-one action between Cliff Russell and primetime Charles Thompson. Tag team action as well to determine the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team titles as the Pit Bulls will take on the Viking Raiders. And in our main event, just a couple of nights removed from winning the United States Heavyweight title, Chris Van Diver will defend his newly won championship against Ray Snyder. But coming up first and coming up next, our opening bout, the Lightning Kid, Justin Reed, set to take on Sheik Amir.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Eugene, Oregon, weighing in at 168 pounds, Justin Reed, the youngster, stepping into the ropes, prepared to do battle with Sheik Amir here tonight. And I'm very curious to know what GWA management has decided as far as Owen Gerald Sexton and the World's Heavyweight title.
perhaps Gene Wells will just let us know without Sexton's presence, but...
And his opponent from Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 296 pounds, Sheikh Amir.
Well, Justin Reed's opponent, making his way down to the ring, Sheikh Amir. Unsuccessful in claiming the United States heavyweight title just a couple of nights ago at Clash of the Titans. He is in a very foul mood. So Justin Reed is going to need to stay on his toes and be prepared for anything here tonight against Sheikh Amir. Well, if we get any updates regarding the decision that GWA management has made regarding Owen Gerald Sexton and the world's heavyweight title, we will certainly bring that to you as soon as we hear anything on that story. But nonetheless, we are set for one-on-one action between Justin Reed and Sheikh Amir. Both combatants are ready. The official calls for the bell and we're underway. And Reed goes right in after him, gets caught with a high drop kick by Sheikh Amir. And Amir is not a small man, but he can get that elevation and hit that drop kick. It's very impressive. Justin Reed tried to waist lock him. Amir wasn't having it. Sent into the ropes and a shoulder block. Neither man budges. Knee lift right to the nose. And Sheikh Amir is going to take the advantage in the early going. Again, a man that's in a very, very foul mood. Was hoping to walk out of Clash of the Titans last Sunday. To bone suplex by Sheikh Amir. Here's the cover. 1. And Justin Reed kicks out at 1. But Amir was hoping to leave Clash of the Titans as the United States heavyweight champion. He did not. We will see the new United States heavyweight champion, Chris Van Diver, a little bit later on tonight when he defends the United States heavyweight title in our main event against Mr. Amazing Ray Snyder. Justin Reed in trouble. 1. And still only a 1 for Sheikh Amir. We know the level of resistance or the how much punishment Justin Reed can take in any given night, at any given match. His resiliency is actually the word I was looking for. Double arm trap suplex. Sheikh Amir throwing Justin Reed around. Make that a double. Justin Reed is in all kinds of trouble. 1, 2, no. So very close. But the official may need to step in here. Justin Reed has hardly had any offense since the opening bell. And he's got to be able to defend himself. There's a shot to the Gertz. And Reed now with Sheikh Amir sends him headfirst into the buckle. And now Justin Reed now ripping and tearing at the left arm. And now Justin Reed starting to show some life. A shot right to the shoulder joint. And again. Chop right up underneath the jaw. And waist lock by Justin Reed. European uppercut right to the back of the head. And Justin Reed turning this thing around, getting back into this match here. Reed drops the elbow right into the knee joint. And Justin Reed now in control of Sheikh Amir. And trips him up. Using his legs, down to the canvas, cover, 1, and that's not going to get it done. Going to have to do a lot more to Sheikh Amir. Went for the super kick, blocked by Sheik Amir. Tripped up again. Was going for the super kick, and now Sheik Amir with the hammerlock. Elbow right to the face by Reed. Hits him with the spinning back elbow. Justin Reed now. Justin Reed goes for the camel clutch, a modified version of it. And Amir quickly grabs the ankle, trips him up, is able to escape the hold. Traps the arms into the suplex again, does Sheik Amir. And Amir now sending Justin Reed to the buckle, follows him in with a European uppercut. Drops a heavy elbow into the sternum. Stomp and a kick. And Amir drops another elbow. And Justin Reed now finding himself on the receiving end of a lot of punishment yet again. Traps the arms into the suplex again, and Sheik Amir has kicked it into another gear here. Again with the suplex. And Sheik Amir now going for it. He's got the arms over the knees and the camel clutch applied. And Justin Reed immediately taps out. The torque on the neck, the spine, just too much. Let's take a look at this replay. One of the most devastating submission holds in professional wrestling. The camel clutch locked on perfectly, and a victory for Sheik Amir. Sheik Amir, I can assure you, is not finished in his hunt for the United States Heavyweight Championship, and this match may have just gone a long way as far as moving him up the ladder towards another future shot at that title. Speaking of future shots at championships, this is a #1 contenders match for the Women's World Championship. The superstar Hallie Nolan takes on Whitney Duncan.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Hollywood, California, the superstar, Hallie Nolan.
Hallie Nolan would love to get another shot at that Women's World Championship. She has a victory, a non-title victory, over the Women's World Champion. That is Wild Thing Tammy Mullins just a couple of weeks ago. You have to give the assist to then #1 contender Indy Hartwell, however, but that win does still stand. And here's another young lady who would love to get a shot at that Women's World Championship. Miss Whitney Duncan. The crowd adores her, and she is always up for a challenge. One day, this young lady will be a champion, I can assure you. She has all the tools. But could it be soon? Her first step towards that championship is right here in this #1 contenders match. She's going to have to go through the superstar to get it done. The superstar, Hallie Nolan. Whitney Duncan, #1 contendership on the line. The bell sounds. Lock up center of the ring. Neither of these ladies gaining the advantage, but there's a shot by Duncan. Duncan now up on the shoulders and turns it into the backbreaker. And now wrenching at the left leg of the superstar. Gotta believe that Tammy Mullins will be watching this match intently. And clothesline over the top rope into the floor goes Whitney Duncan. Sure didn't even see that coming. And right into the clutches of Whitney Duncan. Duncan had that scouted, sends Nolan into the barricade. A knee strike now by Nolan. Now Duncan sent into the barricade, and head first. The official trying to get them back into the ring, and here we are. There we go. But after her face met the guardrail, will this be enough? Whoa, no, not even. Duncan kicks out before a single count could be issued. Headbutt by Duncan. And grabs a handful of hair, sending Nolan to the canvas. Caught. Dragon screw. And Hallie Nolan with his stiff kick to the spine now, and another one right to the gut. Another stiff kick. The Women's World Champion, Tammy Mullen, successful in retaining one. Only a one that time for Hallie Nolan. But successfully retained the Women's World Championship last Sunday at Clash of the Titans against Indy Hartwell. So the reign of Wild Thing continues. And right now, Hallie Nolan continuing the momentum. Look at the head scissors takedown by Hallie Nolan. Another cover. 1, 2, and a 2 count for Hallie Nolan. Nolan looking so confident right now. And Whitney Duncan can feel that opportunity slipping away. Another hard shot to the spine. A knee strike right on the temple, and Whitney Duncan's fighting right from the mat. Gets caught again, blocked. And Duncan drops her with a DDT into the cover. 1, 2, and no. A 2 count that time for Whitney Duncan. Nearly took it right there. Elbow right on the jaw. Clothesline by Hallie Nolan. And Hallie resumes control. Send her head first into the buckle. And Hallie Nolan with the snapmare out of the corner. Handspring splash by Whitney Duncan, or by Hallie Nolan, and Nolan follows it up with the split-legged leg drop. 1, 2, 3, and Hallie Nolan has done it. Right here's how she did it. A combination of maneuvers. The handspring splash, follows it up with the split-legged leg drop, and that punches her ticket to a Women's World Championship match.
Here is your winner, the Superstar, Hallie Nolan.
Well, Hallie Nolan will get another shot at the Women's World Championship against Tammy Mullins in the near future. We understand that there's something going on in the back. Let's get a camera back there. Let's check that out. Let's see what's going on. Looks like we might have just seen the homestead disintegrate, but we can't dwell on that for too long. Coming up next is tag team action, a number one contenders match for the World Tag Team titles, pitting this team, the Pitbulls, up against the Viking Raiders. Luther and Mauler Isaac, the Pitbulls, looking to become the number one contenders for the World Tag Team titles. We have new World Tag Team champions as of last Sunday. We've seen the former World Tag Team champions just a few moments ago. Things breaking down between High Energy and Don Holmes. For the new World Tag Team champions, Sergio Dandelinger and Homeless Bob are now the World Tag Team champions, and they're going to have to contend with one of these two teams. The Viking Raiders prepare to step onto the battlefield with the Pitbulls for a shot at the World Tag Team titles. And again, the World Tag Team champions, that was one of the most perhaps bizarre matches and turn of events I think I have ever seen. Sergio Dandelinger showed up with a mystery partner, a man that he claims to have just found out back behind the building, and now they're the tag team champions. Mauler Isaac jumps in the ring, taking down Ivar. The official jumps in the ring, rings the bell. This thing's now official. Look at this strength and technique by Mauler Isaac. Are you kidding me? Well, the Pitbulls have jump-started this thing, caught Ivar right off guard. Here's a tag, and now here comes Luther Isaac. And into the ropes, double knees right into the chest, and here comes Mauler, smashes Ivar in the corner. And what a way to start this match off. Again, this is a number one contenders match for the World Tag Team titles. And Ivar is in a bad way already, but he got jumped by Mauler Isaac before the match could even begin. What a forearm shot by Luther Isaac. My God. Both of these teams are powerhouses. Both of these teams, only a one count there. Eric was there to break it up either way. But again, both of these teams, powerhouses in their own right. This just may be one hell of a battle. But Ivar's got to be able to get back in this thing if his team is going to have any chance. Now back into the corner, tag to Mauler Isaac. And look at this. Are you kidding? Look at the strength here. Off the ropes, clothesline, cover. That could do it. 1, 2, 3. No. Ivar kicks out at 2. Ivar showing a lot of resiliency, and a clubbing blow by Eric, and Ivar's going to take advantage. He said, hey, if the Pitbulls are going to play dirty, we can do that too. And Ivar gets a shot right in the side of the head, and Mauler's going to take right back over. An elbow by Ivar. Ivar now picks Mauler up. He's up on the shoulders and down across the top rope. And now Ivar starting to show a little life. Again, I think one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen happen last Sunday. A man that has never had a match in GWA before. He actually really didn't even get in the ring. He started out as the legal man. I'm talking about Bob here. And he tagged out immediately as soon as the match began, and he never got back in the ring. Really, Sergio Dandelinger, the Fighting Irishman, practically won the World Tag Team title single-handedly. He just needed a partner to stand on the apron. And that's essentially exactly what happened. And Ivar now with a pump handle suplex. Ivar now going to take this opportunity to tag out, and in comes Eric. Eric going to run over, go for the cover. 1, 2, not this time. And Eric going to tag right back out. I don't quite understand that. Well, that right there's a good reason why. 1, 2, he got it. No, he didn't get him. But what a spinning heel kick by Ivar. I think he nearly knocked Mauler's teeth out. And Mauler trying to come back now after that shot. And now Mauler in control of Ivar, sends him back to the corner, and knee strike and clubbing blow, clothesline right to the back of the head, cover. 1, 2, no. So very close. I don't understand exactly why Ivar got tagged back in here. I'm not sure what Eric was thinking. Eric was clearly the freshest man of the team. Ivar now having to contend with Luther Isaac. And a shot right on the jaw. And Ivar with a block. Ivar hooks him up with the neck breaker. There's the tag, and back in comes Eric. And now the Pitbulls may be in trouble. Eric, the freshest man in this entire match, turns it around into a gut buster. Ribs are going to be hurting on that one, and then a knee strike on the chin. Down across the right arm, trying to separate the elbow joint, and look at this. Picks him up. Fall away slam by Eric. 1, 2, 3. So it was close. So close. What are either of these teams going to have to do to each other to claim victory right here tonight? You know, so much is on the line, and look at this. What a shot! I think he might have just knocked Luther out. And there's the tag. Ivar comes back into the fray. And drops the elbow, no one home. And off the ropes, clubbing blow, and now Luther got the elbow right to the face, and now Ivar, pump handle suplex. And Ivar now pulling Luther away from the ropes. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Not a 3. Not a 3. Tag, and in comes Eric for the Viking Raiders. Luther looks to be a bit confused, but he catches Eric with a short arm clothesline. And now Luther sending Eric to the corner. Tag. In comes older brother Mauler. And up and catches him off the middle rope with a clothesline. And the Pitbulls are rolling once again here in this number 1 contenders match. Eric now sent to the corner. And Mauler is going to send him for the ride against the ropes, and the shoulder tackle nearly takes Eric right out of his boots. And went to attack Ivar. Ivar caught him with the knee, and look at this. Clubbing blow right to the back of the head, sending Ivar face first and back out onto the floor. And now, running forearm shot by Mahler. Eric trying to get back to his feet, kicked right in the face. Ivar still on the outside of the ring, and Eric is in the danger zone. Mahler sets him up and hits the spear. 1, 2, 3. And the Pitbulls have done it. Look at the impact on this spear. It nearly cuts the man in half. And that spear has just earned the Pitbulls a shot at the World Tag Team titles.
Here are your winners, the Pitbulls.
Well, Sergio Dondalinger and Bob get a good, long, hard look, because those are your challengers, boys. Coming up next, one-on-one action as one half of the Eliminators, Cliff Russell, is set to take on Prime Time Charles Thompson.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Vince Dixon, representing the Eliminator from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 241 pounds,
Cliff Russell set for one-on-one action, accompanied to the ring by his tag team partner, Vince Dixon. Out here for support of his tag team partner. And awaiting his opponent. And here he comes.
and his opponent from Salem, Oregon, weighing in at 273 pounds, Prime Time Charles Thompson.
Prime Time Charles Thompson, the first and only man to achieve the Triple Crown here in Global Wrestling Alliance. He recently, just over the past couple of weeks, fired Don Holmes as his manager as well, and now he is solo and looking to begin that long climb back to the top, starting with Cliff Russell right here tonight. We are set for action. Cliff Russell, Charles Thompson. There's the bell. Lock up, center of the ring. Neither man budges. Lock up again. Still nothing going. There's a shot by Thompson, and again, blocked by Russell. Russell gets blocked. Thompson with a clubbing blow to the back. And one double axe handle smash right on top of the head. And now Thompson looks to have gained the advantage in the early going. Stands him right back up to his feet, sends him for the ride against the ropes, buries the knee into the girts. Still a little bit later on tonight, we have a blockbuster main event. The United States Heavyweight Championship is on the line when Chris Van Diver, the brand new champion, hasn't even been a champion a week, and already he's got to defend that title against a veteran in Mr. Amazing Ray Snyder. One, And only a 1 before Cliff Russell kicks out of that cover. So again, a huge main event set for tonight. Cliff Russell now trying to battle back, and a drop kick to Charles Thompson. And Russell now with the monkey flip. An interesting technique on that maneuver. And Russell now sending Thompson over the top rope into the floor. Not sure that's a good idea. Charles Thompson can be very, very dangerous out there. And Thompson now. Thompson sweeps the leg. And a stomp right to the back of the head on the floor. Now someone could get seriously hurt out here. And Cliff Russell sent into the steps. And now Thompson back over the top rope. And back into the ring. The official up to 6. Thompson may be looking for a count-out victory here. The official up to 7, and now Russell. Russell now makes it back into the ring, gets caught with a short arm clothesline as soon as he steps through the ropes. And Thompson now another short arm clothesline sends Russell back to the canvas. And now Thompson with a shot right to the face. And look at this. Charles Thompson just pouring it on. Up to this point, Cliff Russell has not had a lot of offense. It's been mostly Charles Thompson, but Russell avoids that one. Kick and rolling neck breaker. And just as I was starting to think that Cliff Russell just might be out of this thing, he's coming back yet again, and look at the knuckles right in the face. Cliff Russell, where's he going? Cliff Russell going upstairs. What elevation on the splash! 1, 2, and nearly got him. A 2 count for Cliff Russell on the big splash from the top rope. Reversal by Thompson, and Thompson now windmill cutter, dropping Cliff Russell in the center of the ring. And in a flash, Charles Thompson has halted the momentum of Cliff Russell. And up, down with the power bomb. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Charles Thompson puts a stop to Cliff Russell. Right here's how he did it. The power bomb, the deep cover. And that was all for Cliff Russell here tonight.
Here is your winner, Prime Time, Charles Thompson.
Well, Charles Thompson, you don't have to agree with some of his actions, some of his attitude, but he is looking dominant as ever. Well, it is main event time, ladies and gentlemen. The United States Heavyweight Championship on the line. Mr. Amazing Ray Snyder challenging the champion, Chris Van Diver.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Global Wrestling Alliance United States Heavyweight Championship.
And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the veteran, Mr. Amazing Ray Snyder. Would love to end the comeback of Chris Van Diver by claiming the United States Heavyweight Championship for himself here tonight, making Chris Van Diver's reign one of the shortest in GWA history and adding yet another accolade to his already impressive resume over the course of his wrestling career. But we have seen as of late, this Chris Van Diver is not the same Chris Van Diver we have known before. He's more aggressive, a little more risk-taking, and maybe, just maybe, a little crazier. Here he comes, the new United States Heavyweight Champion, being driven down to the ring by his wife, Lilith Van Diver. The United States Heavyweight Champion, Chris Van Diver, who has looked extremely impressive since his return to Global Wrestling Alliance. Chris Van Diver, a little bit more unhinged, a little bit more dangerous, and it has gained him the United States Heavyweight title. We're going to send it down to the ring to get the official introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Northridge, California, weighing in at 332 pounds, Mr. Amazing Ray Snyder. And introducing the champion from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 232 pounds, he is the Global Wrestling Alliance United States Heavyweight Champion, Chris Van Diver.
Well, now both challenger and champion have been introduced. Chris Van Diver will surrender the championship belt that he's only held for a couple of days. Ray Snyder gets a look at it. What a blockbuster main event we are in store for. The United States Heavyweight title is on the line. And here we go. Chris Van Diver comes out of the gate swinging. And Ray Snyder being rocked right from the start. Shot right to the spine. And Chris Van Diver bringing out the heavy lumber. In the first few opening moments, there's an elbow right to the girts. And now Snyder hooks up Chris Van Diver. Perfectly executed suplex by the veteran. Shot right to the girts. Snyder now with the twisting suplex. And Snyder now pulls him away from the ropes, going for the cover. 1, 2. Just 1 second away from having a new United States Heavyweight Champion. And Van Diver able to avoid the knee lift. And Van Diver with a few more open hand strikes right to the face. And again, by the United States Heavyweight Champion. There's a shot right on the chin. And more open hand strikes by Van Diver. And Van Diver now bringing Ray Snyder down to the canvas with the bad arm. That arm heavily wrapped, heavily braced. Van Diver looking strong here tonight. Defending his United States Heavyweight title, sending Snyder to the buckle. And full head of steam in the uppercut right on the jaw. 1, 2, And Ray Snyder with the kick out. He stays alive. He wants that United States heavyweight title. Catches Van Diver right in the face. Lilith, of course, on the outside of the ring, cheering on her husband. Neck breaker by Ray Snyder. And Snyder now starting to lay it in. Snyder now, gut wrench suplex right to the center of the ring. And Ray Snyder stomps Chris Van Diver right in the face. And again. And look at this, a third time. And Snyder drops the hammer right into the sternum. 1, 2, new champion. No, I thought we had a new champion. I thought that was it right there. And Van Diver able to avoid Snyder there, but Snyder hooks him up yet again. Goes for the suplex. Knee caught him right on top of the head. And there's the knockdown. And again. And Chris Van Diver's rolling. High elevation on the drop kick. Catches Ray Snyder flush. And just like that, the United States heavyweight champion drops Ray Snyder with the Van Cutter. Turns this thing around. And Chris Van Diver is in control. He's in the driver's seat, if you will. Ray Snyder, his shot at the United States heavyweight title might be going up in flames. Sends him for the ride. Holds on to the ropes and look at that, the super Van Cutter. The cover. 1, 2, 3. And a first successful title defense by Chris Van Diver. Look at this. Look at the impact of this maneuver. Ain't nobody getting up from that. The Super Van Cutter. And Chris Van Diver retains the United States heavyweight title.
Here is your winner, and still Global Wrestling Alliance United States heavyweight champion,
Chris Van Diver, still looking very impressive. He's looked very impressive ever since he returned. And now, he's looking to be a dominant United States heavyweight champion. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Well, here comes the Russian gladiator, Alexander Sokolov, along with his wife Maria. Looks like they got something to say. Wait a minute. What the hell's going on? What is happening?
Making his way to the ring from West Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 266 pounds, the Global Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, the Blueprint, Owen Gerald Sexton.
Well, everybody else has cleared out, and it appears that we're finally going to be graced with the presence of the new World's Heavyweight Champion, the Blueprint, Owen Gerald Sexton. Winning the title last Sunday in controversial fashion. Well, now here comes the general manager, Gene Wells, yet again, to confront the new champion. I don't understand. Who the hell does he think he is? I mean, what the hell is he doing? Somebody tell me what's going on here. We're just gonna cut the show. Okay. All right.